The US Supreme Court has declined to halt the execution of a death row prisoner in Alabama. Kenneth Smith is due to become the first person in the US to be executed using nitrogen gas. It's a method which the United Nations has called cruel and inhuman. It will be the state's second attempt to execute Smith, who was convicted in 1989 of murdering a preacher's wife in a hired killing. Our correspondent Tom Bateman reports from Atmore in southern Alabama.
A journey to the Alabama jail, where the first ever execution by nitrogen gas is due to happen. Kenneth Eugene Smith has spent 3 decades on death row. He's already dodged death once. His executioners botched an attempt to kill him by lethal injection, and now he faces suffocation by the state. Opponents see this as a crucial test case and are urging Alabama's governor to stop it. Here led by Smith's spiritual advisor, who will be in the execution chamber with him.
So I need some assurance that this is safe. So this right here is an invitation to Governor Ivey to accompany me into the execution chamber.
It was 2 weeks ago today, 45-year-old
Smith was convicted in 1989 for his part in the murder of Elizabeth Sennett, the wife of a preacher who paid Smith $1,000. The jury said he should get life in jail, but the judge sentenced him to death. One medical expert against capital punishment explains that inhaling pure nitrogen will starve the body of oxygen, but could cause catastrophic mishaps.
It's very likely if he doesn't die, he could be significantly injured by this experience. And for that matter, so could other people in the proximity of Kenneth Smith, because the nitrogen gas, some of it will be exhaled along with carbon dioxide. Some of it may leak out of the mask.
The victim's family backs the death penalty. Alabama's governor's office claims the method has been thoroughly vetted, saying it is ready to move forward, although the authorities haven't presented any plausible evidence of its safety. So far, urgent calls for a stay of execution, including from the UN, have not been heeded. And Smith, pictured on the left with his spiritual advisor this week, awaits death for a second time. Many US states have been moving away from carrying out executions. Alabama remains an outlier, and today's case is supercharging America's debate over state-sanctioned death. Tom Bateman, BBC News, Atmore, Alabama.